Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Olivia. Here I review perfumes, pretty much for fun, pretty much for nobody but myself, but if you happen to be here, welcome. Today we're going to be reviewing Prada Candy. I have been dying to get my hands on this. I have heard so much about Prada Candy. It was launched quite a while ago, in 2011, so over 10 years ago, probably almost 15 years ago by now. So this fragrance has been around the block, but this is my first time getting around to trying it. I haven't seen many people really buzz about this fragrance in some time, so maybe this will bring about a renaissance of this fragrance, but maybe not, because this actually hit below the bar of my expectations, sad to say. Anyways, let's get to it. So I have the rollerball version. I picked this rollerball up with a bunch of other rollerballs at TJ Maxx or something like some time ago, and I'm just now getting around to trying all of them. Prada Candy comes in one concentration, the EDP. It has a really cute bottle design if you want to take a look at that. So, but I have the rollerball version. The composition includes an elegant mix of musks in the top, a sensual balsamic vanillic accord of benzoin in the heart, I hope that's how you say that, and sweet modern caramel in the base of the fragrance. That is from the description on Fragrantica, probably drawn from a really official description. So, as you can tell, the composition is very simple, which is not ever, to me, a bad thing. I love a fragrance with lots of different notes and lots of different things happening. I'm totally on board with that. However, a simple blend also tends to work just as well and give you kind of the same product. I'm currently wearing it right now. I actually just put it on, so let's go for it. It's very pleasant. The first thing that comes to mind is delicate candy store. It's like, have you ever been into one of those expensive candy stores that they only have like specific brands of candy, but you walk in and it's like, it's definitely giving candy store, but in a very, very delicate way. I will say, I had incredibly high expectations for this fragrance. I had heard so much about Prada Candy, and I was so excited to try this. However, and people on Fragrantica, as I read, agreed with me on this. It's not a very strong scent, which is fine. I think that some people just like a skin scent, and that's totally fine. I like a skin scent at times, but from Prada Candy being the title, I was just expecting something a little more forward. I will say the sillage on this fragrance is incredibly weak. I have not, received any compliments or anything. Like, I don't feel like anyone's really noticed me wearing the fragrance. And that is something that I do want people to notice about me, is how good I smell. So yeah, it's very much a skin scent, which again, is fine for some people, but I was looking for something a little bit more forward. And it does not last at all. That was such a disappointing thing for me, was that this fragrance is just gone within hours, and that is the thing about a skin scent. I think any scent is a skin scent by hour 8 or 9 of you wearing it. So I think for this to be a true skin scent, you would have to apply it several times a day, and I don't have that kind of money. So I think that was a little disappointing for me, was the fact that it just didn't last, and no one really could tell if I was wearing it or not, unless they, were giving me a very long, intimate hug, which is probably only one person. But other than that, it's just very delicate, sweet, sophisticated. The composition is so simple with the caramel, powdery, musky notes, and the vanilla. It's just so simple and beautiful. So I wouldn't discourage anybody from buying this fragrance. I will say you should layer this with other scents. This is an excellent base to have. Also know that you will probably go through a lot of this fragrance because it is a skin scent, and in order to keep that skin scent on your body, you will have to reapply several times throughout the day. But other than that, I think it's just great. I will say I'm seeing a lot of varied price points for this fragrance. As in terms of accessibility, you can find this fragrance. I believe I saw it at a Walgreens once. I mean, they still make this, I think. Don't quote me on that. But it's pretty accessible. I'm seeing any price point from $17.99 all the way up to $51.99, and then there are some variations of that fragrance for a little more expensive. There are also all sorts of different, I use the word variation, I know that's not the right word, all different spin-offs of this fragrance as well. Like there's Candy Sugar Pop, there's Prada Candy Night, so there's something for everybody possibly, so if you want to explore those as well, I think you should give that a shot. But anyways, that's Prada Candy, and I will see you guys in the next one.